One is more shocked and angered by the Boston Marathon tragedy than students, especially those who are athletes themselves. News Channel 5's Deborah Lee met with some of them today. And Deb, what did they tell you about how they're taking all of this in?
Well, of course, like you and I, they're concerned. They don't know whether they're safe, in school or anywhere for that matter. However, there are some teachers today who've turned this tragedy into a teachable moment.
This is the 9/11 of your generation.
At Bedford High School, the bombing at the Boston Marathon is the topic of the day in all of Kevin Vargas's social studies classes.
I want them to see that there's a change in the norm that we live in. This traditionally isn't the world that we live in. It's Hollywood. It's not real.
And for some students here, the bombing is personal. Dion and Aaliyah are runners too. They were at track practice here when life changed for those athletes in Boston. Dion says he's angry.
Angry because why, if it was an organization that has something to do outside the country, why isn't our government on top of it? Or if it had anything to do inside the country, why would you do that to innocent fellow Americans?
It just makes me question the world. Like, when I grow up, I don't know what it's going to be like.
Kevin Vargas hopes tragedies like Boston will teach his students to become more active in the world they live in. Dion's already headed in that direction. He's planning to run in the Cleveland Marathon.
It gives you a pause, second thought about doing it, but I want to do it because of the people that experience what they experience.
Now, one of the employees in the Bedford school system was actually at the race watching his son run. Fortunately, he told me today they had left the area just before those bombs exploded, so good news for him.
And you gotta just admire the resilience of those runners. We heard stories about how some of them ran straight to the hospital to donate blood and just the whole attitude. I really think we do come together in crisis.
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
Lee?